I'm trying to get this shit built, but no, I ain't gonna. I have enough time for it to be done.
Yeah, you're good, bro. It seems like it's a pretty hefty project.
I got the synthetic cumulative delta. Well, the AI didn't quite understand what I was telling it. Yesterday, I had to prompt it a lot. I said, give me a case study, give me a case study. So it knows it's just building the phases for testing. Which this first phase is good. I don't imagine this being a real motherfucker. Ooh, I just shit my pants. Mike was fucking open shit.
Oh fuck.
I mean, it wasn't a real shit. I would have not said anything and left.
Yeah, yep, I hear that. I feel you, man. It was like me last week. I was not feeling good, and I sat down and booted up my computer and opened Sierra Charts.
I
and,
thought you were gonna say you sat down and booted up your asshole.
Well, I pretty much did, dude. Fuck. The shit's hit me so hard. I just shut my computer down. I was like, it's not happening today.
Did you shit yourself right when the Windows makes that sound when it turns
Yeah.
on?
Had a fucking Coma Brown.
Mm.
That was not a good day.
I think I shit my pants in the car the other day, a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Just like a light.
Yeah, it doesn't hit
Like
the
a light
underwear, but your
afternoon
ass crack.
mist.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I shit myself at work one time, and then I had to hide my underwear because my underwear was covered in shit.
No, it
So
was that bad.
I threw it in the trash by the kennels because that trash is always full of shit, anyways. And the girls who work in kennels are all like teenage girls. They're like 15, 16 years old. So I like to imagine one of them opened up that dumpster and just saw my fucking shitty ginch sitting in there, you know?
How did you do it? Did you like bend over or what did you eat?
I so I was sitting down to take a shit and I wiped my ass. And it was like diarrhea. And I must have had a piece of hair stuck in my asshole because when I lifted the shitty toilet paper up, it flung a piece of shit covered hair onto my underwear and like a huge clump too. I'm not talking just like a tiny streak because that's manageable. It was like a clump of diarrhea that fell into my underwear and down my leg and just all over the floor. It's just everywhere, dude. I didn't know how it fucking happened.
That's disgusting.
It was gross, dude. It was a cleanup operation for sure.
Uh,
Ugh.
Okay, we're getting some flow here. Friends don't let friends use trading view.
That's true.
That doesn't calculate accurate tick volume. I'm just saying. It's in their documentations. If you pull up their deltas, it's off. Why would you do that? Well, I want to get this fucking thing working. I don't know where we are in relationship with yesterday, other than it's pretty motherfucking choppy.
Take a look. This is only loading 24 hours. I want it to go back further.
Looks like it's really in the same spot. Sort of. This massive range. Buying in this section, and we're already pulling it back. So it might dump back in and not. Well, it did hit that liquidity on 30. Yep. A lot of that selling just came out, but now it's coming back. It's twice we've hit up here. Well, I guess you're gonna pull it back up. Yeah.
Yeah, bids supporting down there at 27s. I don't trade the first 5 minutes, but I'd probably pulse check 28.50 long.
No, really? That's sketchy as fuck.
It's just got good bid support underneath it. Not chewing away at it.
Well, the issue is you went lower low on the reds.
Yeah, good point. My reds disappeared a second ago.
On the price, not the pressure. Oh, that's gonna push up. Let's see if it pushes up a little bit. I see that it's racking up here.
Yep.
I mean, maybe not. There it is a little bit. And the cumulative delta just telling on itself. Oh, they're gonna probably use this inventory that's up here to push more. There it goes.
Yeah, big bullish divergence there. Offers coming in.
A lot of selling came in. You can even see it on the short-term profile. They might. I don't know, man. There's a lot of imbalance on both sides. Right here. Ooh. I know that's jumping up a little bit, but
yeah, that big bid came in there. Another big bid came in.
That might.
He might be underwater. These big bids might get trapped. Because if it's so
Well, we'll
top heavy
see
and
with
it's
this
not going
micro
any
range
higher,
here.
yeah.
Them, wish they pushed it. Okay, so what's going to happen is a lot of the inventory is about to rebalance. I don't know if they're going to pull this. They might bring this back up into those 34s. I'd like to see what they do here. Can they dump it a little more? We don't have full rebalance yet. There's your full rebalance on the cumulative delta side of things.
I got a 35 short on micros. I'm going to take it off here at 31.
Really? I'm 31 longs.
Yeah, that's why I took it off, because I do think there could be a reversal here.
That was sick. We both
Fucking Goldilocks exit right there. That was
we
awesome.
did a little claparoo on each other's cheeks.
Yeah.
A little tagaroo.
Yeah, Eiffel
Pulled
Tower.
700, 1 and 7 on that one. Probably had more on it. What did you like about that though?
The bids were hitting really hard at 36, 35, but it wasn't going any higher. And that's basically a divergence.
Yeah, I
and
was
we
just
had the
waiting for a
balance
pullback,
below.
personally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair. That's fair.
What were you saying?
We also had the balance, delta balance below us. So I was like, all right, if they're rebalancing, which they were at the open, they were rebalancing. It's like there's a pretty high likelihood they're going to rebalance this move, and we're so top heavy, and there's a delta divergence. It just made sense for me to short. But
your stock maps are all buy side, even though you did that.
yeah, and it's not. I wasn't full risk on it. I wouldn't take that trade on a mini.
Yeah.
Just because the risk profile is different. I like to trade micros on setups that are low win rate but high risk reward. Like I risked 2 points to make 4 points there. But the win rate is pretty low. I did expect that trade to
Did it
probably
go against you?
No, not really. It went against me about a point.
Okay.
And then it pretty much instantly went in my favor. There's a nice seller defense up here at 34.50. But the problem
Just a
is we're
little bit.
super bid heavy on the volume.
That cumulative delta is kind of running out of steam.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of sellers up here. Obviously, you can see it on the profile, but I can see it on the cumulative delta because you have all that wicking and shit up there.
Yeah.
On the actual cumulative delta, that's all sell side.
I think
So
that could be a short continuation, in my opinion.
it's kind of loose though. It's all ranged out. You're right. Maybe for this range.
Yeah, just a scalp. I got one 33.25 short out of 31.50. But I don't see it going much
I took
lower.
a point long.
Nice. That was a good call.
32s or some shit. 32 to 33. You went short again?
Yeah, got 6 ticks out of it.
Okay.
I don't think there's a big short setup. It's just my system is giving me short scalp signals.
I don't want you shorting this one again because like man, there's just like the inventory is so horribly imbalanced low and we're still on this range, which means we could fucking
the short setup's not there.
They could do a what did we used to call those things on the cumulative delta?
Flicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
There's also now a lot of trapped sellers below us. They could squeeze higher and break out the top of this range, but it's kind of a coin flip right now.
I think there's a lot of fucking. I don't know where that delta's going. It's coming out of inventory, so it's going. It's new inventory coming in.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of selling inventory is up here. Obviously, you can see that on that profile, but I obviously still super long bias. Your short term is a little still long. And we had a double bottom, technically speaking, so that's not enough for me. That inventory is going somewhere, but this son of a bitch is holding firm. But there's another major pocket of inventory that came in at 5 in the morning. I don't know if this is taking out some of the short-term inventory, but I just think this range will continue to potentially range. We'll see. So that's theoretically a breakout signal, but they're doing it's almost like a slosh, but I don't know if that's going to be a fake out. Your bid offer pressures, I don't know. Does that look more green or red in the stocks?
I would say it's mixed.
Yeah. That looked like a fakey. Now, we have not been getting higher highs. It's all been lower highs.
Yeah.
So to me, it is displaying a short posture, but the shorter time frame is long because it went up on nothing but buying. That bid offer pressure is just mixed, and there is a lot of inventory to the long side at this point. Because there was Moby Dick ate a bunch of fucking inventory in here, so. And we're retesting a lot of that big profile nodes, which sometimes when they start doing that, it just gets all magnetic on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and on the 3-second chart, we are putting in some higher lows here.
There's some liquidity up there at 37, which doesn't mean anything, but it's there. 360. So we'll see what they do here. I can see that cumulative delta kicked in its buying, but I want to know, like, there's so much inventory on both ends. The question is, so there are this price action is kind of like squaring up here
Mm-hmm.
on rising delta, so that's telling me it might dump out a bit more of this square. But then again, that delta's still chugging. Wait a second. So that order flow is not full course reversing yet. You're red as fuck on stock price for the most part, but we're still like mixed as shit.
Yeah, bidders are trying to defend this 3250 level. Who's going to win this auction? I can't really say for certain. There is a little bit of
Those
wiggle room.
offers feel weak as shit. But we'll see though. It could be bullshit.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you just going, oh, it feels this way. Well, trading that is never a good idea.
I
To me,
grabbed,
it's just like the inventories just should potentially blow out low,
yeah.
but they're not. They're still creeping.
I took the slip range, short 33.25, took it off at 31.50.
Balls on you.
It was a nice slip range. There was also a nice seller defense at 33.50.
It is sell side though. I'll admit that so far.
Yeah, right now it's not as clear to me.
There you go. There's a lot of buy inventory. It came from that wick at 28.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, will we go higher or low? Inventory rebalances, or can they use this imbalanced inventory to blow it out?
A little bit of buyer defense here. That was also the low of the range. Starting to flip a little bit of bid on the stocks.
Mm-hmm. But the stocks, the way the price action's set up, it's still short.
Yeah, I
Like there's
agree.
channeling and shit, and they're picking at it. They'll do a lot of these down moves. Will do this where it's lower highs and lower lows, and then it pulls back somewhat violently.
Mm-hmm.
They are not completely clearing. They're not wanted a short at 31.25, but I didn't get it.
Nice defense there of 29s.
I'm a little concerned though. I went along it, but I'm just a little bit. Your stocks are starting to buy on the 15-minute. Oh, you do when you load your shit up, you need to make sure that your charts are pointing correctly. Let me double check. Nah, they should be good if they were saved. I thought there was like an issue with the indicator, but I think we're good. Okay, these sellers are getting their dicks rocked a little bit. It could still be lower highs. To me, it's still in that short realm of things.
We're pretty much rebalanced from that original move down.
Still short biased. I know it doesn't look that way, but how's this pivot going to handle itself?
Yeah, depends if they can make a higher high here or not.
Is that flat as shit?
Yeah, it's flat for the time being.
Man, I missed it. Just a little hesitant. 34.75s is where I wanted it on the short side. Oh, you fucking cumulative delta. Just Please don't lay on my lap. Oh, it's reattacking. I see.
Yep.
Yo, dude, there's probably a little bit of a blowy to the upside.
Yeah, I grabbed a point long, 33.25 to 34.25. Just a quick little scalpy.
I pulled a tick on 34.75 long. Just, I don't want to get flushed, but
Mm-hmm.
it was just stalling too long. That is invalidation now. But this thing could be all rangy and shit still. So what it's doing is it's doing things to look like it's going to make a run, but we're clearly in a range.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of liquidity resting on my heat map up here. Okay, so that big ass dump right there might be a second push to that dump. I just don't want to get in right here.
Yeah, they do seem to be chewing away at these bids.
It's just an overextended dump for the rebalance.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hands off in this area.
Okay, that's rebalancing, but this price is not pulling all the way on the rebalance. It is channeling up a little bit. Very tight channel upward. We can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's prime stoppage potential, but really never fucking know. So
Tried to
little
grab
dribble.
33.50 long, but I missed it. I'm definitely not.
Oh,
gonna
really?
chase.
We're on the opposite side of each other then. I was 33.75 short. I finally exited for a tick. What did you like about a long in there?
I like that we're compressing into the high end of the range.
That's what
And
I was trying to tell you, man. That compression is. So look. It was doing things like this earlier.
Mhm.
If you pay it, to see how it dumped.
Yeah.
Are you in that?
No.
Okay, so this is what I was saying a moment ago before we both initiated our trades. I said it's gonna do these things where it feels like it's gonna look like it's compressing. It's gonna look
Mhm.
like it's doing something of that nature, but it's failing it because
Stop
it was
run.
doing the same thing as that compression you just watched in different areas, like different techniques that make it look like it's going to go away, and then it keeps failing it. That's how we know we're in a potential range.
Yeah.
So when you see that compression, you need to be wary of that.
Yeah, there now that you mention it, there's precedence of it because they compressed into the low end of the range earlier. It failed. Now we just compressed into the high end of the range. It failed. So there's precedence of that compression failing.
And that's all stops. Yeah. So that's how we know we're in a range, and it's rollover. So when you think rollover, you do need to think of range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
It'll
I didn't consider that. That's a good point.
it's just a lot of stuff to try to remember, you know.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you're gonna go long, you need to do it somewhere well below the midpoint too
Yeah.
of this larger. It could be long biased. I'm a little concerned about this tail though, right here. I feel like maybe it can pull back to 31s. The problem is the selling initiated at 3450s or some shit. 35. Fucking this motherfucking cat just wants to always hang out with me, dude. Why did I groom you to be like this? So this, yeah, see, it pulled back down a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, well, that's interesting. It is compressing upward and shit, which I'm a little concerned about that. Sorry. The bid offer pressure is there's more offers coming in,
Mm-hmm.
but we're still kind of in a long at this point. I don't know if she's gonna pull a fakie on the low end. See that? See, it was upward compression and then they blew it out.
Yeah.
Just don't trust your compression. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit even lower, like below those other legs.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they want to do for sure.
She pulled a couple of fakies. So that's also indicative of range. Basically, you know, when it puts in a higher low or lower high, depending on how the stock shit looks,
Mm-hmm.
you want to lean in that direction, but she's done that on both sides, which is just a sign of a that might be a V flush, dude.
Yeah, especially how sharp it came down there.
Everything's short though for me right now. That's not looking good for a V flush.
Back down into the opening range now.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. There's more inventory. They might rebalance below us. I don't know if the price will get stuck on that because around 839 there was a big long inventory that came in.
Mm-hmm.
See, the delta profile should still be signaling those longs, which would be it kind of is, which is that pocket way up there on the new version. It's very loose. You have loose legging that they're just kind of rebalancing.
Yeah, I do find it interesting that we had the hottest glow of the entire session on the price action, on the 30
Here?
second. Yeah, look at the price action 30-second bar. That was the hottest bright red glow we had heading down. Um, in my opinion, I think that could be a failure. Sellers failed to push that low because um,
You need to be well when they pocket glow like that. They will go through it at some point.
mhm.
The question is, are they going to build it? I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's a long here.
Yeah, I
We'll see.
agree. There's a big seller on the open interest here at 2650. If he gets trapped, I think there could be an upshove.
There's still a little bit of liquidity up there too. Oh, they fucking snapped it. That's what I
Yeah.
was afraid of.
Yeah,
I
those
definitely
shorts are in the
snapped
money
it.
now.
I tried to get it for a point, but I didn't. Oh boy, I'm gonna take a fucking hit. Just not getting a fucking pullback.
We're also hitting the pivot on the delta, on the cumulative delta. Big buyer here, 250 lot at 23.
That went so far against me that I'm willing to bail that somewhere. There we go. Okay, we mitigated a little bit of the loss. So it didn't just minus 900. Try to get a point out of it, but man, it just.
Changing character here. We're starting to get greens above greens on the 15-minute.
The thing is, the inventory just rebalanced something critical and the prices will lower high. Hot glow on the mids. So a lot of that stock shit looks like it repivoted. Nasty little fucker right here. Nasty little slip range. But I know it looks like it wants to go up, but that's what it does. It looks like it wants to do something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of hot glow. It is a bit of a V. What are you doing, slip range? A lot of sell pressure was originally in this area on the stocks. What are you doing, inventory? You're gonna starting to puke that slip range a little bit. Shit is Pretty weird.
Yeah, it's a little funky.
Are they gonna? I'm wondering if they're gonna actually run. Are they gonna?
The big defense at 23 here.
Very snappy. I pulled the man. I was on the bottom end of that little compressed slip range up there. I got out for 500. On a short. On just like it's yeah. Those offers just something about it. The order flow is just. It's just those offers are disappearing.
I had a 24 long, took it off at 26.75.
Yeah, this is might just shoot. Like shoot. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
I got that 27 to 28.75. I recouped the $900 loss with a 500 win, 700 win. I'm no esthetician, but I think that puts me up a little bit. Like the P&L is positively rolled. Cumulative delta, good old fashioned cumulative delta coming in clutch. That's the timing.
Mm-hmm.
Cue.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I'm glad we dusted that off because that does add just a little bit more confirmation to a trade.
So there's that leg up right there from 903, which is that very low pivot. Notice how the price is just absolutely railing low on virtually no delta. That's telling me it might go out the bottom. Even though it looks spoofy as fuck, it's just like it's traversed so fucking far. Theoretically, the price is still telling us we're in a down move. Now, I don't like these higher lows per se, but I could see it getting breached because it's spoofing low, basically, on the cumulative delta. There you see it. God damn it, Tarukin. Please go, like, live somewhere else outside, please. You got this slip range, but I ain't gonna get this slip range is just expanding. So we're having it because it was slip ranging tighter in the 26s, but then it expanded off of that. So the question is are we going into the 40s again? Because it's clearly there's range expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty evident at this point.
They are compressed. I do want a short, but just not wise for me to do it right here. So where that sell delta leg started, we just rebalanced inventory, but we're still a lower high.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it could roll back down right about somewhere in here. We'll see. She is creeping up. I'm not in it. Thought about hitting it. Very juicy. Fading though is always like scary shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a 28.50 short. I need one more tick in the pipe, but they ain't giving it to me, so I'll take a tick. Was sitting on Q down there. Glad I exited that. I don't want to see them really breaching this upper pivot on the 2930 section. Even though it's compressing up, I still think they could blow it low, but I already tried it once. And while I should be short here, it's a little nerve-wracking. There it goes. You got the higher lows. I mean, everything about this is pointing a bit long for the most part.
Yeah, I agree. Just nailing those pullbacks is difficult, to say the least.
I'm looking at the deltas. There, that all the this is all in fresh inventory too. So if it does pull back, I would feel okay with a long, but I need to see like what does this pullback look like? It just seems
Mhm.
like there needs to be a lot more. I'm not gonna take these 2-3 point slip ranges for a pullback to push. You're kind of bid heavy stocks. It's all screaming. Just it's you got too much stringy reclaim, and then ranges are notorious for banging out reclaims. So even though it's doing this, I know there's liquidity up there, but that was a fast little collapse right there. I think we could go right back to 30 even. I'll pull 5 ticks short 32.75.
Nice.
What are you doing?
I'm
Sitting?
stalking long continuation. But the
Okay.
more solid defense they put in, it's kind of making me a little skeptical.
Well, it's okay. It's just hold on, let me see what they just did there.
Yeah, they're starting
Back
to
to 30s there it was, man.
chew away at these buyer supports here.
See, there might be a deeper pullback still. This is so see how this has this sort of it's still a tight range for the most part that it's
Mm-hmm.
forming, but we're still in that bigger, broader range. And typically I'd go long on something like this. And since I've been burned on it for multiple consecutive weeks, I can tell you this is not a good enough pullback for a long.
Yeah.
Especially since this inventory is almost rebalanced on the, but the price is still in a lower state. Definitely looks like I could potentially pull lower. Then you had that resting liquidity up there, and I just kind of noticed they've been faking out getting into those sections,
Mm-hmm.
just been rolling off of the heat map, not actually trading into it. I think there's more continuation low, but I don't want to go against what the stocks say. They're screaming long.
Yeah.
That's kind of like everything, the bid pressure, everything is not supporting this inventory thesis right now. So if they can push it to where the shorts started coming in, or which they are, if they can get above this 33 section, then it's certainly going to potentially blow out. And that's the sign. It's all there. But what kind of pullback will be offered? Is the question. So this inventory, this low pivot over here in the 29s, all the inventory came out. They're just checking it. You got your bid pressure. They're right on that price.
Yeah, they got
It's
some trapped
diverged a
buyers
little
above
bit.
us too. We have a bit of a
But
slip range advantage here.
but that's the thing, dude. There might be a bigger pullback off of this because you have all that reclaim to the left of this thing
Yeah.
on the downside. Remember, I told you like getting this slip range up here on the pullback may not be good enough because I've been burned on that, and that's what's happening. So it does have a potential of a steeper pullback. I just don't like the stock. I mean, it's chipping out low. The stocks, the lower and mid time frames are supporting. Oh, fuck. That motherfucker rug pulled right up. Hey, there could be a good pullback for long actually setting up somewhere in here.
Yeah, I agree. The fact that they V-flushed that slip range and now they're just starting to pull it back up. I think that could have been the liquidity grab they were looking for before they push it up.
A little trappy bitch though, right here. Our mid to short terms are still a little short biased. Nope. Not quite there. Well, I got burned. It was long for 700 burned.
Yeah, I took a loss there too.
It's all right. A lot of little fake outs.
Big seller at 2450. He's underwater.
You got a higher lows here still on the overall spectrum.
Yeah.
And
I'm
the
long
inventory's
bias.
almost balanced. It's interesting because that they actually ran like a channel low up there, like, and it panned out. That upper range had that channel look.
Yeah. For what it's worth, the delta is putting in a bull divergence.
Yeah, I'm long. Like them hitting down here though.
Yeah. I was also long. I took it off for a loss.
I got faked out pretty hard. Even though it's kind of like doing a bottom tick, it could be a fake out still.
Mm-hmm.
Even though everything's screaming short. Oh. Question is how much of that inventory is going to get pushed on. Super loose. Eating it, man. The never ending down move here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Going down on a lot of bid pressure on the stocks. This might be one of those max pain moves. Like sometimes these ranges just put in these really maximum painful fucking one-way deals. I don't know though. She's still fucking rolling her ass low. Still rolling low.
Yeah, this is a motherfucker, man. Because there's a lot of short continuation setups, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, do I really want to be short on this motherfucker of a move, you know?
Yep, I get it. I think it's knocking out. It is. It's what it just did on the low side on the higher time frame. It's
hmm
doing it on the micro time frame to the long side.
Yeah, that was a tough down move, dude. I took some drawdown on that, and I think I'm just going to eat the drawdown day. Personally, I don't want to fight back, especially this late in the session. I think where I went wrong was I was trying to trade a reversal on minis when I literally just said like an hour ago that I prefer to trade reversals on micros because the win rate's lower, you know. So I'm risking too much trying to trade a reversal on a setup that has historically low win rate. But amazing risk to reward. I mean, if you nailed
Yeah.
the bottom of this, you could make 10 risk
Well, they
reward
put in
or
max
something.
pain.
Yeah.
It's probably going to come back to wherever you were.
So I just think it's like I was using the wrong risk skill set for this setup. I should have been trying to nail the reversal with micros instead of minis.
Sometimes these deltas just put in those big strokes, like the big time frame participant stepped in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of selling. They're going back to the low of this inventory, but the price is pinned up. I don't know if it's going to get drug out. You had quite a bit of stock bid. You still have a lot of stock bid. Just the stocks have not confirmed long yet. I wonder if they're going to drag it again. Yeah, it's got that slosh. That sloshy drag. Multiple times though, it's put in these like micro moves of like what is done on this large time frame on the way down. It's done multiple times on the upside, especially in the 34 section.
Mm-hmm.
This is a I guess it's extending out some massive fucking structure here. I mean, if that goes up to 21s on no delta, that'll be like another sign. But we'll see. These pullbacks are so big, they could just, I think there might be more pain on the low end. There's resting liquidity down here. Still have that fucking bid pressure. But the thing is, again, I've seen those stocks just hold the bid pressure for sustained moves.
Mhm.
Max pain.
Yeah, what a down move, man. That's crazy.